you're kind of playing yourself because you're convincing me of something that I didn't want in the beginning only to back out and then make yourself look stupid as hell. Hey y'all, I am back. So I mentioned previously that I've been away due to my laziness and being overworked at my job. So I'm here trying to record videos in bulk for you so I can have things rolling throughout the week. You know, I love YouTube and I love making videos and I love editing, but my job, I feel like I've just been working a lot, so I'm kind of entering like a dark place to the point where I get home from work and I just want to like smoke a bowl and chill. Like, I'm not trying to record or edit or do anything intellectual or anything surrounding that. So here I am trying to give you my all. I hope you really appreciate it. So topic for this video is toxic masculinity. So there's a lot of misconceptions about what toxic masculinity is and why it's being addressed at a mainstream level at this point, and I just want to kind of acknowledge the fact that toxic masculinity is not trying to deter men from being masculine or encourage them to be more feminine, but more so just allow them to be themselves. I feel like this video is really going to help a lot of people because there's just so many lost fuckboys out there who just don't know how to navigate in the dating realm or hookup culture, or really just like figuring out how to like interact with other humans on a respectful, normal level. So I've developed a few tips for you all in order to make it a little easier, you know? But yeah, before we dive into this, I just want to say I'm speaking from the lens of a Black woman who is cisgendered, heterosexual, and in her 20s. So although some of the stories I might tell or the tips I might share might be kind of inclusive solely to the heterosexual community or what might have you, I can't speak on other experiences because I haven't had them. I hope that people can resonate with the things that I'm saying regardless of their sexual orientation or gender and whatever, the whole nine. But yeah, I can only speak through my experiences and the life that I've lived, and I hope that people can pick through what I say accordingly and take from it what will help them and apply it in their own lives. So, tip number 1. This is something that I feel like I just need to get right out there because I feel like a lot of you fuckboys just like thoroughly don't understand. Girls want to have sex too. I'm sure there are some female identified people out there who do like to play the game, you know, and they like to say no in the beginning to be a little more coerced or persuaded, see how much the guy really wants it before they give it up. But from my experience, if a girl wants dick, she's gonna go out there and find her some dick, okay? Like, it's not about, we don't need you to psychologically manipulate us or play any kind of game or give us compliments you don't mean, because ultimately, if a bitch wanna fuck, she gon' fuck. Tip number 2. Be available for dick appointments and don't be weird about it once they're over. Obviously, I'm bait up now, but one of the most irritating parts of being single was when I would be on Tinder or I would meet someone at a bar or a club and we're hitting it off, you know, it seems like I'm gonna get what I want and we're gonna hook up and it's gonna be what it is. But as soon as the guy realizes that I want to have sex with them and not that they're convincing me to have sex with them, they're like instantly turned off and blow me off, or I don't know, play some kind of game, text me first and then I respond and they don't text me back, like just some bullshit, you know? So just be available and know what you're getting yourself into. Tip number 3. So once the dick appointment is made and both parties commit and consent to getting down to the dirty. If you come really fast, don't make us feel weird about it. Like, I'm already disappointed that you came really fast, so I don't want to have to feel a pressure to make you feel good about that, especially when we don't even have a relationship. And obviously I'm speaking from a one-night stand perspective, but one of the worst things is when a guy does some weird shit during sex and then makes you feel weird about it, as if you somehow like were the cause of it, or you somehow could have controlled whatever happened. I feel like if you come quick and obviously that's embarrassing, then like make a joke and move on. Like, I'm not gonna hold it against you, but like if you start acting weird to the point where your awkwardness rubs off on me, then that's gonna make me irritated by you. And maybe this is just a personal thing, but like my pride is like through the roof most of the time, so I don't like to feel uncomfortable. I don't like to feel awkward. Like, I'm not just like a like type of girl. Like, I really like to like be transparent and straightforward. So if I'm doing that and then you do some weird shit and then are like kind of letting that fall on me, then I'm just like, bro, like, where do I go from here? This leads me into my next tip. Tip number 4. If a woman does not want to have sex with you, take the rejection well. Don't be weird the next time I see you as if we did have sex. It's already frustrating when you hook up with someone and then you see them and you have to deal with like the awkwardness because you don't really know, feel like you should say hi, and like how much conversation you should have, because it's like rude if you say nothing when like they were inside of you. But so yeah, if you get rejected, move on. Act like that shit didn't happen. When you see the person again, give them a wave, show that you're the bigger person and you're mature. Tip number 5, stop needing to win. I addressed this in the beginning, but I just want to emphasize on it a little bit more. This is not a game. Like, if you're going out seeking something very specific, whether it's a relationship or a dick appointment, or you're trying to get pussy, or you're just trying to make a friend, whatever it is, keep your eye on the prize. Like, you don't need to be going after girls who clearly don't want it. Like, there's plenty of people who want the exact same thing as you, so be transparent and straightforward about exactly what you're looking for. Why are guys going up to the quiet girl who's barely dancing, hasn't had a drink, and is like trying to hide in the corner when there's like 50 like DTF girls in front of them that are like staring them down, waiting to be approached? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. If persuasion needs to be involved, then you should probably back off. Coercion is rape. Honestly, any pretending that you can do is annoying. This leads me into my next tip, but when females are going out looking for quick dick, the standards aren't that high. We're not looking for 6-figure salaries and sports car drivers and high-level degree holders. Like, really, if you're just amusing, tell a few jokes, we have like 2 similarities, like it's enough. Just have enough in common with the person so like they don't fully regret fucking you, and you're pretty much in the clear. Like, all the extra shit of like pretending that you like me and that you think I'm so beautiful and that you want to see me again, like, it's all unnecessary. Like, personally, when I was going out looking to hook up with someone, it wasn't like in my head I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find dick tonight and then we're gonna fall madly in love and I'm gonna marry this person in 5 years. Like, no, it's like I'm trying to twerk on some dick and take some home. So yeah, just like a minimal amount of charm and like decent smelling cologne, not looking like shit, is enough to probably land you some pussy when you go out on the weekends. And my last tip, tip number 7, which kind of rolls into what I was just talking about. You don't need to pretend that you love us because
we don't love you.
I don't need you to blow up my phone pretending like you're interested just so when we finally meet up, I never hear from you again. Like, it's all unnecessary. You're kind of playing yourself because you're convincing me of something that I didn't want in the beginning, only to back out and then make yourself look stupid as hell. So If you saw my Super Bowl Sunday wings mukbang video, and I just learned that I've been saying mukbang wrong this whole time, so I know now I won't fuck up again. If you watched that video, you obviously know that I am bait up, so a lot of what I talked about today doesn't really apply to my life anymore, but I recently was going through some old folders and documents, and I found this beautiful little trinket that I made last year, my senior year of college, which is basically a picture of a big-headed man boy who has a fuckboy haircut and really thick eyebrows. Let me just show you guys like a solid look of this. At the top, it literally says, toxic masculinity, tiny man, huge head. Basically, it's just a collage of quotes that Tinder males would send to me sporadically that I would write on here when I was just feeling fed the fuck up over some typical fuckboy shit that was occurring in my life. I put this on my fridge and my roommate started to catch along, so there's an assortment of quotes from all of our experiences that I want to share with you from my seasoned Tinder days. We'll start with the light ones and work our way to like the more heated, heavy, dirty ones. Why do we have to define it? You want to fuck one day? I don't want to get involved right now. Netflix and chill? Let's play 21 questions. This one is really funny because I got that a lot throughout my Tinder time, and I don't understand why random guys on Tinder think that I want 21 whole answers to questions about their stranger asses. Still playing hard to get? Question mark. 9 out of 10 would bang. What's your kick? Up for fun? Yeah, that's exactly what I stayed up for. Thank you for sliding in my DMs. You like BBC? Do you want to entertain my dick? Let me just put out a trigger warning for these next 3 because they're pretty raunchy and offensive. You had enough room to escape me. I want to crack an egg in your ass and fuck you so hard that I scramble it. I like girls to suck my dick and say, yum, nigger dick. Okay, I'm done with this. So yeah, these are just some tips for the average fuckboy. I hope you're able to get some hard-earned, respectable, expensive pussy on the weekends when you apply these tips. I must say, I am a real ass bitch, so in order to get the desired results of these tips, a lot of you might have to do a little bit of growing up. So I just wanted to throw that little disclaimer out there before you go and comment on this video saying that nothing worked for you. But yeah, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video and like that shit, throw a comment in the bottom, and make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for what's coming next.